Good afternoon, all. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today we are looking at oil. So it's been a little bit going on with oil. So we did see that drop a couple of days ago, and then overnight we had confirmation from Saudi Arabia and Russia that production cuts are going to continue. So Saudi Arabia, you will all remember that famous surprise announcement of cuts, which boosted the market back in March. Now, they've basically backed in saying that they're going to continue those cuts into September, and that gave the market a real boost yesterday. Now, Russia also advised that they're going to be taking 300,000 barrels out of production, and Saudi Arabia is continuing the 1 million barrels. So there's a fair bit of recovery yesterday after that very strong move down, and we saw this move that was basically got us all the way back up to close to 82 once again. It was a 2.5% move, and we are now seeing price sitting at an interesting position. So we have seen what's happened historically every time we've seen price get up to this level once again, and there's a bit of a bracket there. It runs all the way up to 83.30 and down really to 81.68. So we're right inside that area at the moment. We have a nice trend in play. We have what you could call a single bar pullback, and we've had a single bar recovery. So I think the onus now for this trend, and we've seen a couple of these trends stopped in this area, and that's why I'm sort of having a look at it once again today, because we are seeing price back in that area, and we are wondering now, can buyers do something a little bit different this time and finally secure a breakout, a test/breakout. They have a bit of work to do first, so we need to see price really close above this previous high here, and then what we'd like to see next from there is a pushback up to test and break this 83.30 area. And if we can get through this area, that would be a big step in terms of the bull camp. And we could also be then thinking, are we going to now see oil try and make a move back up to 87, or could we, up even higher, up at 90? So sorry if there's a bit of background noise. We have a very very strong wind today, so it is really blowing, so you may hear a bit of background noise. If you do, sorry about that. So will we see that, or are we going to see another buckle under the pressure that this area has produced? So that's really what we're going to be watching into next week. We really are wondering now what's going to be next for this trend. We've had our first pullback, which was a nice clinical pullback above previous high. We had a nice break of that previous high that was set in the trend, and then we had this nice move up. So it's really critical that we see buyers break this level. If we do see a fail here, or even a test up and another fail up at the 83.30 area, and then we do see another failed high and a lower move, that would reignite worries that this supply area is going to come back into play, and we could see further selling start to really pick up. There has been a bit of a wall in this area, and you'll notice that. So we've only had really one close, two higher closes inside this, three higher closes, above this level at 81.75, and we can just see that 1, 2, and the third bar here. And each time we've seen a move into that area, after that we've seen a pullback. So I think we find this level quite interesting, and we do see it as a bit of a critical zone. So what do you think? Will we see further pushes? Has this supply cut news, is that enough to really galvanize buyers and push them to that next level, or are we going to see continued supply coming to the market once the buyers try to push above into these areas here? And if we do see new supply really start to ramp up, is it going to turn into another example we've seen here, or here, or even this here, with a very sharp pullback going back down to the maybe the mid 70s. So there's some of the things we are thinking about, and we're going to continue to keep an eye on oil to see what the next step is from here, and if that supply cut news is enough to really drive some demand, or if we will see another stall and fail in this area here. So thank you very much for your time. We do hope you have a fantastic weekend, and we wish you all the best with your trading, and we will have the weekly wrap video out later on as well. So thanks again, and bye for now.